Yeah.
Being involved in esports. It's a very special thing we're witnessing right here with Zeta Division.
And for both of these teams, Haven is probably not a must-win. It doesn't fall into anybody's extremely strong end of their map pool. But when you have these kind of maps that are in the middle, they end up being really important to try and get an early beginning on.
Oh, as Zeta Division so aware of this play that's occurring. Okay, Victor. Okay, Marv. The headshots finding him with the Sheriffs in this round. It's a dangerous one. You cannot let your foot off the gas when you're up against Optic. Not when they've got their Sheriffs. These guys are phenomenal aimers. Sugar just trying to catch this timing as well, the smoke. Up around the corner, that flash, okay, somehow. Catching onto the two of them, it seems. Optic might have let this one fall. The Cosmic Divide's even being committed, and Marv, looking for a cheeky TikTok play. TP up to the top, he gets spotted out. Can he find the shots? Yeah, he swings through!
Oh, they tried.
And it is close. So narrow is the margin for that victory, but Zeta Division eventually pull it through.
Incredible shots at the beginning, honestly, from Optic, but it's Sugar Zero again. He's just so good. Look at these plays from Victor when he's able to catch both of these players, who were aware of the push, by the way.
This as well. Gets two picks, instantaneous Cosmic Divide as well that comes through. There's no hesitation.
Sugar Zero is such a smart player. I was saying it at the beginning of the match, but I think he's one of the most impactful players we have here. Optic are no slouches themselves. I'm sure they'll come out and show us that in some of the future maps, but so far it has been Zeta Division firmly in the lead when it comes to preparation and reading their opponents. I mean, this round again, just playing a full A retake without really any ults to help them do that. There's no lockdown and no Rolling Thunder to be able to assist them in an A retake, but they're just fairly confident this is going to be a C hit. Yeah. And you know what, Brent? They look like they're right.
They're correct. The positioning is really allocated for this, but they're not be too prepared for this. FNS pops his own ultimate. That's that null command, dashing straight into the back. Victor sets it up. He's already got the two for them. Laz left alone. He's like, guys, what happened? 1v4. It was just an explosive opening from Optic, and I think Zeta Division maybe not anticipating perhaps FNS with that null command coming through. Really did stunt a lot of the tools that they potentially had to try and slow it down.
I'm sure you'll see it in the replay as well, but Victor broke some ankles.
He really did. They weren't ready for that.
He two-footed slide tackled them. So this is a good one for Optic to try and get things back under their control. Little jiggle peek, another slide, and Victor ends up falling, but he's not going to give away a round here. Laz has a little time to work with.
It does sound silly, but getting these little shutdown kills that Laz is getting as he's lurking around the map, important for them, I think, to try and avoid Optic getting that confidence back that we were mentioning earlier.
The last time we saw them in a position to execute them, take a look at this one. Slides through, paranoia onto Sugar Zero. Yeah, breaks the ankles of the breach. And Marv comes through using all of that space that Victor creates before they get into execute territory.
Yeah, not letting them set up and get comfortable.
Depp has been a monster in these opening rounds of the half. Got the Blade Storm online right now. Holding a really tight angle.
Yeah, what's occurring here? Now Crow is holding just in the connector as well. Possibly just anticipating a bit of that utility. That's going to be the Trailblazer for Zeta Division. Ten wants to use it to get information, and he does know that there is a single player here. Depp actually uses it to take control of short. A close and personal angle, but Optic, they do not want to play into that area of the map.
Marv has just thrown down a smoke, kind of faking that they're lurking into B, but that's not where the Killjoy utility is. Just a calculated gamble. And they are moving towards B here. 0 point goes in.
Yep. Smoke drop down, they're going to be fading away. They comboed as well with a paranoia that comes through. 10, no! Just crawling around that corner. Luckily, team's backing him up with a utility, but Laz, they're swinging all the way through. Zeta Division, again, they do not want to let them get set up in these post plants. The 3v3. All the hell for them. Marved, well, okay, commits the ultimate into the spawn as well. Now trying to regroup with the rest of his team. If Depp is surrounded.
If Depp had any Blade Storm left, he might be able to do something. He's just one man with a classic.
Yeah, it's not enough, is it? Aftershock to clear through. That's going to be information for them, but can Zeta Division really end up winning this one? A beautiful triple swing.
Marv has been such a key player for me. Take a look at this play. Shuts down Laz, swings, just before the fault line comes through, wins the duel against Sugar Zero. That head-to-head that he has with Sugar Zero could potentially define the round. Off the back of turret contact.
Laz just tanking that flash still. Victor wants to just inject that pace straight into the round. Gets a bit of info in Garage, just understanding that there's not quite a setup there as he clears the corner. And now it's been slowed down once more.
And they're working off the information that Ye is grabbing for them in A short currently. Despite still pretty far back, non-committed.
And obviously Optica, I think a little bit worried of this half by ZETA Division. They do cook a lot of stuff up in the rounds. Our Trailblazer gets info that Ye has been lurking his way through A.
But that could just be a lurk. It doesn't really tell them about the rest of the team.
It doesn't. It only spotted him. So.
Crashies has been holding his Seekers for a couple of rounds now. When does he invest them? His eco might not be the time, but with a player down, maybe you need to start.
Only 10 doesn't get anything else, but he is just tucked away in hell right now.
And here come the Seekers.
Just flashing through. There's the Seekers to spot. It's the Rolling Thunder. Ultimate's committed. ZETA Division want to push them away. 40 seconds left in the round, and Defi's taken a phenomenal timing. Straight through A lobby into Discipline. Dashes away, doesn't give away too much.
What a play, using the Cloudburst to cover off that trademark. Leaves Ye none the wiser and gets his head popped. Now Marv with the spike just hanging back. They're at a player disadvantage. They know that there's no real guns on board for ZETA Division, but they just can't find the kills.
Dev's just trying to contain it. Marv has spotted it out though with the rotation, and he's the one with the spike in hand. It's a pivotal kill.
It opens up the whole of the rest of the site for them. All the rest of the map. He can pivot over to C and get this plant down for free. There's nothing to deny him.
Yeah, no stars for Sugar Zero to maybe pull him off the plant. But they're just already taking this. Sugar Zero's just diving in. No help from the rest of his team, and just decided to just...
In fact, I think there was a flash that got thrown in there too. It's a nice attempt. Honestly, by ZETA Division, they do a great job. 10 with the opening kill. Love this play from Depp. I already talked about how smart I think this is. Unfortunately, when Depp goes down, it opens up Marv. And yeah, you can just see Sugar Zero, I think, team flash there for a tiny bit. And the breach flash did not catch Marv.
Hey, let's play.
Flashbang. That's the adjustment they're going for. These are rotating from ZETA Division quite early. Look at them, just up on the minimap. Rotating all the way around, but this is a fast play from Optic. They're already into B. The connector's being taken. There's the lock time being used in Garage, and Laz taking a forward position here to try and push them away, just in case they try and disrupt it.
It slowed the round down. And at this point, Optic might be worried about a push that's gone all the way into A lobby, somebody pushed down C long. They don't really have that level of information. Where does FNS go here?
I think they're leaning into Garage. And this is important for Laz.
He is not playing anti-flash, does not have a teammate to help support him.
He's alone. Trailblazer actually goes straight up through B. And this is an FNS call to try and fake towards it! Laz gets the one. Instant trade from Marv, and now top of the scoreboard for his team. He wants to do some work. Still Depp hiding in the smoke. The stun is perfect for him. Plays inside of his own Cloudburst now, just weaving in and out, buying time for the rest of his team to try and collect themselves. But yeah, instant TP from Marv, and he's going to be able to get the plant on the other side of the map.
Similar situation to what we saw previously, except this time ZETA Division have guns, they have rifles, so it forces Marv to make a play.
He has to push forwards, but it looks like ZETA Division... so aware of this one now.
The bird tanked the shot.
It did. It tanked the shot, saved his life. Has to hold close now. Could we see Ye and Marv really come up huge here? Tour de force in hand. I mean, Ye, he's done it before. Oh, the trademark as well. That's slow field. Brutal to try and push through. Now to stun. Only the one connection. A quick flick though. Marv is already finding the value for them alongside it. Still left alone. Crow wants to try and get it. The spam through so low, but time. It's running out. He has to stick it. The circle shrinking. Marv swings it at the perfect time once more.
B4, so different. Getting the trade kill here is so important from Marv. He gets the TP over to A to even set them up in this post-plant position. And then him and Ye play around the angles at default perfectly. The smoke is gorgeous.
Now, once more, pace comes through, flash it to the back. It's going to be the ultimate pop from Victor. He just wants to try and beam them down, lasering them. Was anybody anticipating the players though coming through? It's a quick wrap around. Never 10, they find it. They got a couple of weapons as well. They just shut this down.
Victor's repeat there is extraordinary confidence, but ill-advised, I think, considering that Depp and Crow, they'd already been able to pick up Vandals, and he just sprints back into Garage with a Spectre.
I mean, that's just insane.
whenever we see these kind of comebacks, Bren, it's often the rounds where the overconfidence comes out, where you feel, okay, we're playing against a Thrifty. How can we lose? We'll take a little extra risk here. And ZETA are so diligent at clearing out these areas on C, but Marv has slipped the net again.
He's alone. Now with all the players in ZETA Division playing on the other side of the map here, as soon as that plan goes down, obviously you can see them, they're aware of it.
But they are so far away.
Yeah, and this time is going to be burnt down by the time they even get in a position to play this retake.
Yep, and they have to clear so many areas. Marv could be in heaven, Marv could be in hell, they could be double short, they could be anywhere. Crashies has double flash online too.
Spike is going to start ticking quite rapidly soon enough. Crashies, one more flash in his hands. That's Marv just, I think, just pre-firing a common angle. Catches depth, the players, the ZETA Division even ready to try and take this one now. It's going right down to the wire. Beautiful flash from Crashies as he swings through, and Marv.
He's 26 and 11, but it's not even the kills necessarily that I'm most impressed with. The way that he's reading the rotations and finding safe plants in man disadvantaged situations is just phenomenal. Quickly. This is their last chance.
A lot of disrespect being shown from them. Pushing all the way through into that A lobby. You can see depth. Knives just holding. But Optic, they have maneuvered their way all up onto C. And they're going to contact probably as much as they possibly can before bursting through. Spotted out, flash into the back of it, clear the turret. No one on site to stop them.
And once more, there's no great ultimates here for ZETA Division to play a full C retake. They have the Cosmic Divide, which could be extremely useful if Optic decide to fall back to C long. It doesn't look like it. Most of their players staying on site.
I think anticipating it, honestly. That they can't play around that C long area. Marv, quick little TP into spawn there as well. Possibly trying to gather a bit of information. Still, the flash comes through. ZETA Division, they swing.
One enemy remaining.
Magnificent timing from them. The players, they just drop like flies.
Insane coordination. What is that from ZETA? When it's required most of them, they deliver. A prime gaming flawless to put them onto map point. And what a retake that was.
So close.
The jiggle, baiting out the shot. Sugar Zero and 10 catch kills based on the sky flash over a CT. That's absurd.
Save the Seekers as well. And the fans are certainly happy.
I've just loved watching the belief rise and rise and rise within the Japanese fans. They've gone from being underdogs to being true contenders.
Again, another bit of pace. Victor just leaping past the opposition. Sugar Zero ready to shut this one down. Seekers get some decent space as well straight through. But look at this from ZETA Division. Instant wraparound. And this is the round where they've got this advantage to lurk through from Marv.
Marv's making the play again. He's smoked off the turret and he's in. Laz has no idea, didn't hear the smoke being deployed.
Map point, and he's making plays like this. It's just insane, but the return is there. Instant trade. With the quick wall banger straight through the wall. Headshot onto Ye, takes him out.
And that's put ZETA in a 4v2 to close out Haven and take a 1-0 lead in this, the lower bracket final.
Looks so doable for them. Crashies does get that one, still brought down low. Seekers now in play, 30 health. Almost going down to the Trailblazer, but the swing from FNS. He does catch onto Sugar Zero, now to 2v2. There's the weaponry there, flash through. Ultimate from FNS, he pops it, it's desperation time. Optic, they need to stay into this one. The quick little juggle peek, the timing on the swing.
Optic are fighting against a disadvantage. Look at this from depth. Finds the kill to trade out Marv, gets the wall bang here. Oh, what is that? But then he hits a leg shot on Crashies. That's the difference in that round. That might be the difference across Haven. Shooting Crashies in the leg left him with 30 health and able to work with FNS to clutch things out. But can Optic take it to OT, or is ZETA going to go up at 1-0?
And now it's been all slowed down. The pressure mounting on this map. The positioning from ZETA Division is so passive for now. Just players playing all the way back, anticipating maybe that Optic would go towards that B side of the map. And that's actually going to be the Trailblazer used to just get the information. But 10 doesn't get too much done with it on A. He doesn't spot anybody because Optic are still grouped up, holding, waiting. A minute left in the round.
Looks like this is another good read by Zeta Division. They've got 2 players, Killjoy utility over here towards B. That's where FNS is leading the team.
I'm out of here.
Oh, it's a fake. Are they going to pivot through the garage? They haven't broken the alarm bot yet.
No.
And the lockdown just gets melted instantly.
Yep, straight away destroyed instantaneously. But Deppy's worked his way up into that aggressive position. Wonderful pick-off for them. Players just triggering that alarm bot. They're trying to pivot around the corner. 10 tries to swing to punish it. Crow, now it's all on him. Flash sent straight through. The players there. Laz just trying to support him. But again, the players of Optic far too clean with it. 2v2, it's all on the line in this map.
Sugar Zero heard the shrouded step. Does he check a bot? Just not in time. And Marv once more makes the play. There's 10 seconds left in depth.
No way.
He's heard the spike running over towards A. Marv doesn't have the read. Is this how it ends?
Can he deny it? Doesn't have the dash on the updraft. FNS gets it down, holding it. FNS doesn't read it. Straight away, he's all the way through. Does he know where the player is? Marved. The 1v1. He thinks he's playing towards that lobby area. Right round the back for them, up in the air, and Marved. What a shot. Flick up to the top, and he brings it to OT for Optic.
Player for them. He's dropped a 30 bomb on Haven. Yeah, sure, it's across 24 rounds, but that is still an absurd performance. And it's not just the fragging component. He's playing the clutches so intelligently. Optic going to start off with some of that A lobby control that we saw a couple of times from on the defense. Zeta Division, they hear all of that utility, they read it, go towards garage. Great IGLing so far from Crow.
Spot that trademark. That's going to get cleared out. Now it's up to Marv. He's holding with the judge in this own smoke. The fault line as well is going to be slowing them down. Crow's just holding it and they're going to anticipate it. Not quite. Still, the players are able to support it as they just swing straight through garage. Quick little sidestep, but Yay, they still have to deal with Yay.
Enemy remaining.
10 removes him. Now we're down to the 1v1 with the Seeker giving him that information. He knows Crash is at the back here. Spike in hand. A minute in play. Trailblazer, the timing. Just tags him through and crashes. Once more through the box, the headshot is found.
Good timing, honestly. Marv as well, picking up a judge in OT to collect the 2K. Yay under pressure on site. Collects both of these kills. Had to flick back to Depp, in fact. And then a 1v1 Sky v Sky.
Taking this map, Zeta Division. Just so close, within their grasp multiple times over the course of it. Might be kicking themselves. I cannot believe it again. This contact lurk all the way up C long. You can see Yay tempted, I think, to play up there.
I think they were looking for the Killjoy utility. They're pushing up close, seeing if they can hear it, and it gets them a read on what the Zeta defense looks like. Victor over on his position in A short is going to be able to hear the turret, I think, towards the back of B. And that might give him a read. Depp's going exploring.
Push him through mid. He's going to get a lot of information. He hears the players running over towards A now. Surely they're going to be aware of this. And it's up to Laz. Utility going to be dumped onto him here. Tries to activate it. He finds the one. Instant swing and trade there from Crashies. He's going to return it. Depp just trying to find that timing, but Optic have already taken this site. Is 10 going to try and make a play here? The fast retake potential. Spike's gone down, and now straight down to the wire for Marv. He needs to find that pick-off. Dash to the side. Cloudburst just to hide the timing that he's trying to take. Swinging through. Quick, just jump through. Sugar Zero. He comes out of nowhere. Crow covers him as well in the astral form. The round secured for them. Zeta Division. What was that?
These players are pulling plays out of nowhere. Sugar Zero had the perfect timing to drop out of heaven. Instantly, as soon as 10 fell, Sugar Zero descended from the heavens and sprayed down 2.
Insane.
Absolutely barbaric, and then he just Chad goes into astral form at default.
Out in the open. Full confidence in his teammates.
Yeah, important thing to note in overtime rounds.
I'm sure he had another weapon waiting. Just somewhere, but Zeta are fast with this approach once more. It's a similar kind of play. The Trailblazer to try and get information. Actually does catch onto Marth. He managed to TP to the other side. Wants to play inside of his own smoke, but he is being brutalized. Just utility being thrown at him, but he just spams through anyway. Catches onto Depp. Players still committing into the side. And Optic, they don't let them set up. They don't let them get comfy. All the flashes being just lobbed into the back of the side here for them. 10 is stunned up. Can't quite reload. Doesn't feel like it's safe to try and take that timing, but no committal onto the side here. 10 unable to survive as well as just being approached from so many of those angles. And all up to Sugar Zero.
Crashies has done so much in this round, and he already hears the timing.
Done. Quick break.
Love the play from him. So much utility pressure onto 10. Sets up Victor for that swing on site. Then he gets stunned again. I mean, he
Look
gets...
look at this. Just literally pure instinct.
He's been tagged by the dog, then the fault line, hiding inside his smoke. Everybody from ZETA Division knows his positioning.
Division. Trying to take away this round, keep this overtime going. Similar setup, but they're going to try and punish this one. Victor is so deep using his fast lane to work into this angle. Flash comes through. Doesn't give precise information, but they know that there's a player lurking around that area. Trailblazer cashes onto him. Victor, he could be in trouble here, but Dev doesn't really want to re-swing into this one with the operator. He wants to hold that angle just in case there's another player there. While all this is going on, Ye's working his way around as well. He's looked straight into the site and he's caught the players unaware. ZETA Division forced to scramble, adjust the setup. Crow still no match for him. Ye taking names, taking heads away. An Optic.
Flawless.
Just like that, the Prime Gaming flawless. Clinching out this map.